Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva, Earlier Craft Doctor, and I'm here with my next video. This video is about the recipe card kit. So I was not purchasing this. I was not going to purchase this card kit, and then I seen it, and I was like, okay, I gotta purchase this because I have a lot of recipes, and I need to be able to have them for my next generation. So I purchased it for that reason and one other reason, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Okay, so what comes with this kit is the recipe card, stamp, and dies. What comes with it is a recipe background, where you can cut the recipe background die of 4x6 or 3x5. You have a tab so you can use it for recipe boxes, and then you have like different decorations that you can use. Not only do you have this in the die, you also have it in the stamps. Okay, so I've already used this because I just retaped this and it messed up. So what I do to stamp this here, all I do is put some tape right on this carrier sheet like this. This is the one I stamped. I put it on my sticky grid. I put this right where I needed it to line up at, like that. I put tape on here in different spots, put it on here, and then this lifts right up all together, and then I stamp it, and then I stamp that. So then I never move it off the carrier sheet, so it never, I don't have to worry about it moving around. Okay, so that's how I stamp this perfectly, because I never had to move it off the carrier sheet. I just move these out the way, these two things at the bottom. And then, so now then I have the recipe card that I stamped. And these are double-sided, so that you can write here, and then you can write more lines on the back if you need them, okay? These are the recipe cards that it came with. It came with green, and they're all double-sided. Green, red, blue, and of course the purple, which is the one I used. These are the plain ones. Okay. Then they come with ones that's already done for you. Right? These are already done for you, and they're in the same colors. Green. And it has everything on here. Is that the same? Nope, because it don't have ingredients down the bottom, but you know, green, and then it has the directions on the back. Red, blue, purple. So you get 12 of each one. So you get 12 of these that's already done for you, and these that are not done for you. And so I stamped this one so it could be done for me, and then I can see how well it'll stamp. It doesn't stamp as clear if you double stamp it, but it does stamp clear if you stamp it one time. Okay, then you get these, which you get 4 packs of these. One is plain and one is gold. One, I guess this is foil. One is completely foil, and then are these the same? Yeah, they're the same. One is completely foil and one is like kind of accented. If you can see, the spoon is accented, salt and pepper shakers is accented, and these are stickers. See, they're just stickers, right? So then you get those to decorate your, so I could take one of these stickers and I can just take this sticker, because this is going to be soup, and put it right there. See? Just to dress it up some. Okay? Now, this is the papers. Get this, 2 of these, 2 of the green, and these are all her regular papers. I don't, except this one, I don't remember that one. Oh, maybe it's in the tie one for the men, and that one. And these are not double-sided. And these are 8x12 sheets of paper. I used one of the first one already, so I'll show you what I made. Okay, so now we have, wait, Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, so one thing I want to bring to your attention, when you're doing this, these cards that are pre-made is not the same as this one. This is the 4x6 die. These are not the same. If you see that, they're not the same. They're different. The edges are all different. These edges are different than this. So if you want to cut this out, you technically cannot cut these out and get the same thing as the ones that she provided. See how it's not the same right here? Not the same. She never does them the same. It's annoying sometimes because she does not do that. Because I thought all I had to do was take this die on the piece of paper that I created my thingy from, my recipe, and it would be good, but I did not. I had to cut out the recipe and the piece of paper, both of them, in order to get them to match up, because these don't match up with the already completed cards, which stuff that's already completed may be harder when the dies coming from different places. I understand that. So that's what I had to do. Okay, so before I show you the like the recipe or whatever that I created this thing for, let me tell you why I ended up buying this. I ended up buying the set because if you bought a ticket to create, I'm gonna do this while I change over my screen. If you bought a ticket to create, then you know that you know that if you listen closely to the things that Anna says, she told us that she was not going to, that we needed recipe cards. And so if we needed recipe cards, that means I needed this set if I wanted to do any further things with whatever that project is. So since I wanted to buy it anyway, I just went on to her website and purchased it because it is not on HSN. Okay, the reason why I'm showing you this dehydrated chicken noodle soup from Food Prep Guide is because I want to give her credit for my recipe card. It is her recipe, not mine. But I wanted to type it out. So I typed it out in Canva on a recipe card because I need to give it to somebody with this soup in the jars that I made for them. And so I just went on there, found one that I liked, and I cut it out with the die, and then I cut out the paper with the die, and now I have a recipe card for the chicken noodle soup in a jar in Canva. And so I don't have to write it out because I typed it out because I wanted her to be able to keep this and take it. So I'm giving credit to Food Prepper. What is the name? Let me see. Food Prep Guide for giving me this recipe. And then I made 1 pound of noodles. I use macaroni noodles because that's what I had close. 1 pound of noodles or pasta with all these seasonings fit in 3/4 pint jar, those skinny ones, not the full quart, but the 3/4 quart, skinny jars, or a regular, pint jar, 3/4 pint jar, or a pint jar. It'll fit based on what kind of pasta you have. And so it tastes good too. And I have a bunch of packets of chicken that'll go with this. So that's why I bought this, and I thought it would be a good idea to make this and do this for her. And so everybody, if you want this, go over there to her website, and she has some really good ideas. Food in a jar stuff. If you want to do a little meal prep stuff, go over there and she also, when she does stuff, she cooks the stuff. Like, she didn't cook this one, but it's just soup. But she cooks the stuff that she makes. Like, she makes all kinds of different meal in a jar type thing, and she has a book coming out soon that I'll be purchasing because I use a lot of her stuff: pancake mix, multi mixes, complete meals in jars, that kind of stuff. So that's why I bought that, because I bought this because I knew that there's something going on with Anna Griffin. She's gonna use this kit for that event, and so now I have it to be able to facilitate whatever it is that we're gonna do. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.